Welcome back to Flick Summary. Today we'll be diving into a film titled House at the End of the Street. Enjoy the recap. The narrative begins with a scene depicting a psychotic killer who appears to be a teenage girl with long hair and a nightgown murdering their mother and father with a hammer in the middle of a violent night. It appears as though the murderer was drugged or has a hallucinogenic state from the blurred and warped events. After 4 years, in a small, affluent town, Sarah Cassidy, a recently divorced woman, and her teenage daughter Alyssa Cassidy discover the home of their dreams. But when odd things start happening, Sarah and Alyssa realize the town is hiding a terrifying secret. According to the neighbors, a teenage girl named Carrie Ann Jacobson murdered her parents in the home next door 4 years prior, before running into the woods. The locals think Carrie Ann drowned in the river, but since her body was never discovered, others think she lives in the woods. The only survivor, Ryan Jacobson, was caring for his ailing aunt thousands of miles away at the time. Ryan now resides alone in the house, which is despised by the neighborhood because it lowers property values. Ryan seems to have only Bill Weaver, a police officer from the area, for support. Alyssa and Ryan start dating despite Sarah's objections. He claims that he was supposed to be watching Carrie Ann while their parents were inside, where his mother was smoking marijuana while his father watched television, and that he instead inadvertently heard her while they were swinging one day. Ryan claims that Carrie Ann fell off the swings because she wanted to go higher and suffered brain damage, which makes her very aggressive. Just after the murders, Ryan returned to the home with his aunt, who passed away a year prior to Alyssa and Sarah moving in. The viewer learns that Ryan has been caring for a woman in a hidden room, who seems to be Carrie Ann in secret. Nobody in the area is aware that Carrie Ann even exists. On 2 separate occasions, Carrie Ann appears to try to attack Alyssa while escaping the room. Ryan accidentally kills Carrie Ann during the second escape attempt, while attempting to hide her from a young couple and maintain her silence. He visits a diner in his grief, where a young waitress tries to console him by offering him a free piece of cake. Ryan is attacked and vandalized by several high school students. While at Alyssa's Battle of the Bands, Ryan runs home after breaking Tyler's ankle in self-defense. The remaining students make the decision to set fire to his home. Alyssa puts out the flames. Then Alyssa searches the trash and discovers a package of tampons. A blue contact lens and a purse containing a student ID are also discovered. On the inside of it is a counter. She keeps Ryan from knowing these details. Alyssa discovers Ryan's hidden room while she is inside. As Ryan gets home, Carrie Ann attacks her. The waitress from the diner, who has been held captive and made to resemble Carrie Ann, is revealed to be the current Carrie Ann at this point. Alyssa is knocked out and tied to a chair by Ryan in order to conceal the fact that Carrie Ann is there. He says that although Carrie Ann actually passed away in the swing accident, he still needed her in his life. After knocking out the student, he declares that Alyssa will become his new Carrie Ann. It soon becomes clear that the original Carrie Ann was actually another victim trying to flee from Ryan. Ryan informs Weaver that Alyssa isn't there when she arrives, but Weaver chooses to call her house phone anyway, and then hears Alyssa's cell phone ring inside the Jacobson home. Weaver tells Ryan during a fight that he has always stood up for him, but Ryan becomes enraged and stabs Weaver to death. Alyssa manages to get away, but Ryan chloroforms her and puts her in the trunk of his car. She arouses and runs away. Sarah enters the home and hears Alyssa screaming, but Ryan stabs her instead. Alyssa shoots Ryan with Weaver's gun during the struggle, and Sarah eventually knocks Ryan out. Alyssa and Sarah leave, and Ryan is depicted in a mental health facility. A flashback reveals that Ryan's parents coerced him into portraying Carrie Ann after her death and beat him if he disobeyed, which helps to explain how he became disturbed and why he killed his parents.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.